I had a couple gins. What of it?
She's up on the property by herself with no shit to do. She's living the life, man.
I got
Listen,
lots
if I
to
could be
do.
drunk right now, I
I
would.
worked hard. I cleaned out the cottages today, man. But
I know.
you know,
You got nothing to do right now but this.
Yeah, no one here's judging you.
High school bookkeeping class.
We're just busting your
Good.
balls.
good.
Like I'm in a position to judge anybody.
This one's about bookkeeping, Maggie.
That's a lot of different kinds of
Oh,
jobs.
great.
850,000. That's a lot of people. And a lot of
You don't need to be an accountant to figure that out.
jobs when we graduate.
Maybe for you kids. Me, I'm going into politics. I'm going to be a senator.
Because I'm a dick.
Maybe governor.
Listen to him.
You won't catch me voting for you.
The Honorable Henry Foster.
Yeah, you're a Nazi.
All right, you'll see.
Literally.
What's the governor doing in bookkeeping class?
I've got a reason.
Revenge.
Henry has
Personal.
reasons for being
Credits,
here. So have all the
reconciliations,
others. A little
accruals,
investigation into those reasons
up
should be
yours.
interesting and might answer some of your questions about bookkeeping and you. Howard Winslow, for instance, is studying bookkeeping
Open up my
because
inner
he's
office
going
mail
into
here.
business. He's going to work in his father's grocery store and eventually take it over.
And die there.
He already works there after school on Saturdays.
I think I visited this
And let's
restaurant.
face it,
I visited
Die
this
there.
store in Red Dead Redemption.
And
Yeah,
it
I'll have some
means
canned
a lot
peaches.
of every business transaction,
yeah.
such as the sale of groceries to a
Making
customer.
a
Cheap tobacco.
Cash sales are recorded
Some snake
in a
oil.
cash register.
This is the
Meanwhile,
most
Howard's father
bleak
has
and
been
unfortunate
waiting on a customer
existence,
who
like-
has a charge account.
Sure is.
Charge account.
12 counts of lima beans. Oh, alright,
The
whatever.
customer's name, what he bought, and the amount.
What he's wearing. What he smells
He'll
like.
pay for all his purchases at the
Taste
end
him
of
if you
the month.
can.
Remember, it's always polite to lick your customers as
my
a
number
gesture
in
of
there
good
for you.
faith.
Then, Howard's thoughts turn to another sort of
Can I get
business
Saturday
transaction.
off? No.
Money paid out by the store. Paid to him.
Here's your
for his
pay.
work.
A nickel.
Now, Mr. Winslow needs to know how much cash he has
A
taken in
nickel.
and paid out during the day.
Damn.
So he
Pick
rings
'em
up
up.
the totals of
They're just gonna
day's
rob the
cash
place instead.
transactions.
Not a bad day for sales
Inside the
today.
cash register, this information is printed on a slip of paper.
Which will get caught immediately.
This slip
Which you'll
shows
give
the
to your
amount received
bookkeeper
on
and they'll
account from
immediately
customers,
throw in the
amount of
garbage.
cash sales, and amount paid out. Watching his father wind up the day's
Yeah, here's how the
business
debit
was what
machine
showed
works.
Howard how important it is for anyone to have a thorough understanding of bookkeeping.
Just be sure to
before he
be nice to the
travels
nice
the
maintenance
world
man who
of
comes around once a month and fixes those things.
Besides the slips from the charge sales and the paper from the... While this invoice...
be
This
Dutch.
is giving me
directed at
fucking
merchandise
anxiety,
I
man.
bought and must pay for.
Kid wants to go home so bad.
In this book, he enters the
What,
amounts in the
upstairs?
cash register slip
Really press in those decimal points.
and the invoices. This is what we mean by keeping records.
Alright, someone's skimming.
At the end of each month, he prepares 2 reports which help him, among
Oh,
other
we're in
things,
the red big
to make
time.
plans for the future and to figure his income tax.
Which he will not
One of
pay.
these reports shows income from the sale of groceries.
Another
for
gin.
merchandise
If you hear, I'll leave my
rent,
mic on, so if you hear any
insurance,
crashing, you can call
and
911.
utilities. Customers owe him
We're always in the black
the
if you
value of
only
the
own a
business
black
and
pen.
supplies, the debts he must pay, and how much the business is worth.
Yeah, we're going under.
So Howard has seen how important bookkeeping is.
Anyway,
in
you're fired. I
operating
gotta cut back expenses.
It's one of
You
the most
called it.
frequent causes of business failure.
Been there.
So that's why Howard is in bookkeeping class. And of course,
That's why Howard decided to
bookkeeping
be a
is just
doctor.
as important for people going into any other line of business. For Stella, who wants to be a nurse in a doctor's office. For Mike, who plans to run a
As
filling
opposed to a
station.
nurse in a
For
grocery
Ruth,
store.
who hopes to own a beauty shop. And for Bob, who's going to be a farmer.
Bob's going nowhere.
Like Howard, Bob
He'll be
is
digging
already
ditches
learning
by
his
grade
business.
11.
And he's
You know, Ronald, a family is like a small business.
I can't believe you bought that
We
sweater
have
with
our
your tax
income
return. What are you, an
and our
idiot?
expenses. Some things we buy for cash.
But Papa, it's cool.
others on open charge accounts, and some on the installment plan.
I got so much poontang
Important
with this sweater, I can't even
transactions
tell
such
you,
as buying
Pop.
our home call for careful planning.
Well, boy, here's your allowance. Paying me with a check? Yeah, son, you gotta learn someday.
There you go. Here's a war bond. Go have a good time.
Your knowledge of bookkeeping will also help you
I can't
understand
oversize
such
either.
records as these, which keeps regular accounts, can plan better.
Yeah,
for
like,
the
man, I'm
future.
just, you know where the
And
bathroom
it's
is,
less
I don't know
likely to
you.
go broke. Why, even your mother finds it helpful to understand bookkeeping.
Lady Death.
Yes. as
Even
an
your
officer of
mother.
the Women's Club, Mrs. Thayer helps manage the club's business affairs and checks over the treasurer's report.
Skimmed a little
Our
cream for
social
herself,
clubs
you know,
also
just for
have
an
their
exit
receipts
option.
and expenses and must keep books like any business organization. Ronald has already learned that he must manage his own
Comparing your
financial
family to a
affairs and
business
keep
is the
track of
most
his
dystopian
expenses
1950s thing I've ever heard.
through the whole week. Nancy is in class because she has plans.
Nancy needs a haircut.
And advancing to be a secretary. She
You should
knows
start
that the
over from
dictation of a
scalp one.
businessman often deals with problems involving bookkeeping principles. Instead, she may have
In
to type
conclusion,
various
I
kinds of
resign,
business
effective immediately.
reports. She won't need to know bookkeeping just to copy such reports, but she will. in
All
order
those
to
old
check
school
the
reports, you had to
accuracy
put
of
it in
her
and
work.
type all the blank spot.
There's another reason why a knowledge of bookkeeping helps the secretary.
Yeah,
get ahead.
this is why people
She
were
may
so
be
upset about
qualified to
Excel.
use the personal bookkeeping
Where did
records
that
of the same
typewriter go?
Did you
That was
see
the
that?
most
office.
dope thing I've ever seen!
That was
Why can't-
amazing!
Yeah, why can't my desk do that? That was incredible.
And it disappeared completely. You never know it was there.
Even among machine operators. It's
Wow.
those who have
Mind
studied
blown.
bookkeeping who are most valuable to the company. Then too,
Paperwork,
there
the
are
movie.
many opportunities in the field of public accounting.
Out. And no reserves have been provided to buy new.
Johnny Tightlips, what do you say? I ain't saying
When
nothing.
issues like this arise, not only the candidates,
Don't
but
go
every
suck an egg.
voter needs to understand the principles of business and bookkeeping. The best way to learn such principles is to see how they work
He's
out
gonna
in
cook
practice.
bucks for the mob.
And that's exactly what Henry and the others do in this bookkeeping class.
Did you be doing that with the phone?
Henry and the Others is the
Someone seems to be
laziest band
absent
name.
today. Or perhaps this
And
vacancy
where's
is
young
for you.
Vincer? Well, he's out back drinking straight rum
You'll
behind a
see
church.
Some of the many different ways in which bookkeeping will help